Of course, obviously.
The resolution of this legal battle will be, but I think in any event it shows that Blizzard is indeed working on something and feels as though there are already competitors out there. However, unlike the Nestarius and Classic situation where the goal was just always very obviously re-release Classic, here things are a bit more unclear. It's heavily implied that the next project will be Classic Plus from Blizzard's actions, from comments following Season of Discovery and from Blue Post, but we really just don't know for certain. And this uncertainty is in part why people are still seeking out alternatives to what Blizzard are currently offering, and I'm sure they will continue to do so.
I think so. Why doesn't Blizzard just hire the people running the popular private servers? I think what they should do is they should look at a lot of the guys that have played Classic WoW for a really long time, and they should look at some of the devs for these private servers, and they should try to they also should hire, because like I think you need a trifecta. You need a trifecta of people that... You need one group of people that just understand Classic WoW, like, in and out, without, like, you know, like, they know everything. They know how much health every boss has. They know, you know, where every quest is. You know, they live and breathe Classic WoW. You need to have those, like, super fans that you can effectively engage and, you know, kind of judge things based off of, right? You've got to have those guys. Then you also have the guys that are running the private servers now that, you know, they've tried to float different ideas. They can show, like, what their insight is. And then you also need, of course, the expert developers and the designers that actually work at the company, right? And you need to have all three of these groups get together, and they need to come up with the game. Like, you can't do it with any one of the three. You have to have all three of them. Because the thing is, if you just do it for, like, super hardcore Classic players, then they're only going to want, you know, more and more raids after Naxxramas, which is, like, that's nice, but that doesn't really, you know, that's for, like, 1% of the population, right?